Hi dear community, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on today's call. Today it's Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central European Time, 9 p.m. Dubai time, and today, every Wednesday, it's for Zignaly, it's for FinUp, and it's for the best and one of the most profitable trading strategies on the planet. My name is Domen. The previous week, unfortunately, I was not available in order to join this call. Because I was on a flight to Dubai, I need to be honest, we had very productive week. And in the near future, ladies and gentlemen, you can expect different kind of options integrated inside of the FinUp and next to the FinUp platform. But more information after we will have a green light from our legal team, from all our partners. I believe that, let's say 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks from now, next to me, it's not going to be just Mr. Mustafa. We will surround ourselves with different kind of experts from different kind of fields, and we will give you multiple options. Once again, thank you very much for joining. No, this is not call about me. It's not call about Mavi. It's about our amazing tool, FinUp. I just checked the numbers. Just today, more than $100,000 came as a deposit inside of the Binance Core and Delta Max. I'm sure that Zignaly is clapping. Of course, they are having something out of it, but even more important, this is the topic for the next time, and this is definitely the topic for the owners. Mustafa, once again, thank you very much for joining this call. Please let me know how was the previous week primarily for you for leading the call, and what did you prepare for our community for this week?
So, obviously, it's lovely to have you back. The calls are not the same without you, but the call went well. There were quite a few participants. So we basically did a recap of how, to use the platform, how to deposit, how to withdraw, gave them some exciting information, but I didn't want to give them everything because I wanted you to be back and then deliver some good news about, what you guys are cooking, what we're trying to help you guys cook. So here we are with new week, new stuff for your community.
Okay, Mustafa, once again, thank you very much for managing it. And please share with the community, what did you prepare for this week? Once again, I know that you will speak about the ZigChain and everything what related to this. And then you will do the overview what is coming inside of the FinUp platform. Mustafa, the virtual stage is yours.
Okay, perfect. So let me go ahead and take a step back. I'm sure the community knows about Zignaly so far. We keep speaking about Zignaly. But something that we haven't really spoken about, or I'm sure they already have some sort of knowledge, is ZigChain. So in 2024, Zignaly actually transitioned into, launching a blockchain, a layer 1 blockchain called ZigChain. Now, everybody would ask, why do that? Because we kind of realized that there's a gap in the market in the sense that opportunities are not equal for everybody. And that's kind of sad. We kind of looked within our own people. Where I come from, Pakistan, opportunity is not there for everybody. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck, and while they're living paycheck to paycheck, their money is depreciating as compared to the dollar. So we kind of realized, we're like, we want to help people. We want to help them get out of this loop that you're stuck in. So we decided, to bring tokenized stuff to the masses. So wealth generation for everybody. No matter you have $100 in your bank, you have $500 or $100,000, the opportunity should be equal for everybody. So, that starts off with tokenized gold. That also tokenized real estate. Now, let's take Dubai, for example. You're aware of real estate in Dubai has become extremely expensive. People my age, I'm 28, by the way. It's tough for people my age to buy houses, or whether it be a basic house, because your income doesn't match the cost of owning that house. But you want to be exposed to these markets and you want to make some money. So you can come in with $100,000, and we are fractionalizing these real estate options for you guys, so you can own 20% of an apartment and still earn yield on that. So you don't really have to go buy a full house. You can buy a quarter, you can buy a 10% of a house. So essentially the goal of ZigChain is to bring all these opportunities for the masses, to open the floodgates for regular people such as myself and the others to come with whatever amount of money and earn income on that. So we are currently in testnet. Mainnet is just right around the corner. So it's not just our blockchain. It's going to be everybody's blockchain. And what's amazing is that whatever all these products that we're working on, they're going to come exclusively on FinUp first, because you're our partners. Your community is, we can think of them as our community. You know, if we have good tools to provide to people, we would rather provide them to you guys first. So we have a lot of stuff cooking. I'm gonna go eventually into that in a second, but to answer your question, that's who ZigChain is.
Mustafa, when we are speaking about time perspective, I know that we spoke a lot about the fractional ownership of gold, silver, US stocks, Magnificent Seven. Once again, on this call, you touch beautifully the properties, the real estates, the tokenized real estates. Once again, when this will appear inside of the FinUp platform, literally, we are giving the access to everyone with $10, $50, $100, or even someone who has got a few tens of thousands of dollars in order to co-own the real estate and to earn yield on it. Can you, if you can touch topic by topic, we are speaking about gold, silver, US stocks, and then for the finish, when we can expect, or with who did you sign the contract with? If we can reveal this on today's call, how individuals will have an option to participate.
Amazing. Okay, so now if we go back 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that we were working on the stablecoin yield, right? That was just one of the tools that we had. And I said within 1 month I can get it integrated. But you know, we realized something that if we bring fractionalized gold, fractionalized silver, fractionalized real estate, and then the stablecoin, already these are 4 options, right? If someone is coming with $100, I'm just throwing a random number out there from your community. If they're coming with $100, for them it's going to be confusing. How much money should I put in each, right? Should I even split it? I like gold more than real estate. Let me do. So this creates kind of a confusion. And after my call with you, we kind of had this thought process. And then we realized, you know what? Why don't we create an index for your community? So basically, we take a basket, okay? Now just think of a physical basket. We throw in fractionalized gold, fractionalized silver, the stable coin, the Magnificent Seven, all in one index. We equally weight it out. And that way, your end user comes in, puts $100 into this basket, and they can earn based on everything, and we do that for you. So we are in the process, which has already created our different indexes, okay? Which is going to be like different weights of different risk profiles. It's already ready, but we are just putting the final few tests to make sure all is smooth. So in good news, in 2 weeks, you guys should have that on your platform. Maybe even less, but I'm just giving the worst case scenario because, we want to make sure that there's no, it's 100% ready. Okay. So these indexes will have, now let me go back, Magnificent Seven, which is the top 7 tech stocks. It will have fractionalized gold. It will have the stablecoin yield, and it will have silver, I believe. Yes. Fractionalized real estate, it's not ready yet. It should be in Q4. We're already approaching that Q4 of this year. So anytime before December, we're just finalizing a few legal stuff. We have a big partnership announcement when it comes to real estate. I just cannot mention it yet, but when the time is right, for sure, we will go ahead and reveal it to you guys exclusively on this call first. So all of these things are already ready. Just real estate we're waiting on, and then we will have private credit. We will have stocks that not everybody can get access to, such as think of I'm just throwing a name out there, OpenAI. Not everyone can go and buy OpenAI. We will have, I'm not saying OpenAI, but options like these that you need to either have a family office or you need to have a couple $100 million to go and buy these stocks. We will have it available for you guys. We bundle everyone's money and be able to do that. So it's opportunity that's not available to the masses is what we're bringing to you guys. Private credit, secondary markets. So all of these things we're going to bring out slowly. And I understand that not everybody will have the knowledge. Oh, where should I put my money? That's why we're going to keep creating indexes to make your guys' life easier. So all you have to do with a click of the button on your beautiful platform, just click, boom. We create the basket, we put the money, and it's our and your problem, like FinUp's problem to deal with. But the customer's funds will always be safe, always be invested rightfully, always be weighted at the end of the day. So they're earning the yield on that. So anyway, on good news, for starters, we're going to be having stuff in the next 2 weeks. And then as time goes on, we're going to even bring juicier stuff for you guys.
Okay, now when we are speaking about the implementations, now our audience, how I can say, if you say 2 weeks, then it's going to be done in 2 weeks. And we need to be on track. So today it's September 10 until September 24. I believe that on the call we will have the first tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars deposit into all these options inside of it. Once again, this is not a financial advice and we are not the financial advisors. But once again, as Mr. Mustafa said, the team is preparing a basket of different kind of options, not to be everything too confused. And with a deposit on your own segregated account, you will just literally link your deposit, and once again from that moment on you will start to earn yield. Okay, now when we are speaking about the roadmap, Q4 it's for tokenized real estates. I think this is gonna be a game changer, and this can be a game changer. Everyone wants to be in these rising industries, rising real estate industries, and so on, and to earn on top of it. Even more important is that we are giving opportunity to everyone, and if you already are connected with the FinUp platform, you can already start to use different kind of products and services. And Mr. Mustafa, as it said, once again, in 2 weeks' time, more and more options will come. Mustafa, did we forget anything to add on top regarding this?
I don't think so. I think we covered everything. Like I said, guys, think of it when what we're about to do for you guys is like, think when you go to the restaurant or your favorite restaurant, you go there, you order a drink, you order an appetizer. That's what we're doing in the next 2 weeks. And then you order your main course, and obviously the appetizer and the drink is amazing, but you look forward to the main course the most. And that stuff is coming in Q4 and Q1 next year. It's going to be a game changer. And I don't just, I'm not a person that just throws out words and wants you to believe it. But for me, actions speak louder than words. And we will show you guys, what stuff we are collectively cooking for you guys. So I think that's all. We covered everything. In terms of yield, they're going to vary, but all the available options will be there for you. We're going to simplify your life where you just go and see the yield of the whole basket together and the amount of risk involved. So that way you can choose, okay, I don't want too much risk. I want like less yield. Let me go for this. Oh, there's slighter high risk, but much higher yield. Let me go for this. So that way, we're not forcing you into things. You can choose things based on your own risk appetite. Just simplifying your life so you don't feel overwhelmed at any point. We have these things coming for you.
Do you have any numbers to share? For example, when you combine all these products together, what they can expect from the most conservative ones or to the strategies that they are a bit aggressive? Let's speak about numbers if we have any kind of projections.
Okay, I will tell you that the less risky one is upwards of 10%, like close to 10 point something percent. So that's the less risky one without any drawdown. The higher risky one is obviously going to be higher. I don't have a number, so I don't want to, say a number and then your community goes like, hey, but Mustafa, you said this. So I'm saying the less risky one has upwards of 10%, which is incredible. I mean, if you have a good chunk of money, you can just park it, earn 10%. No bank in the world does that. But with FinUp, you will be able to do it, if that's the least risky and least yield one, just expect the others to even have that. And then when the real estate comes and other things, private credit, that's even going to be even higher than that.
Okay, Mustafa, once again, thank you very much for the explanation. I believe that for the next week, we can prepare a technical, simple roadmap, how everything is going to be reviewed and how everything will come. So we start to inform not just teams that they are on these time zones, but also, for example, Latin America that it's morning, or even more important, our Asia region, especially Japan and Southeast Asia. What I can say, Mustafa, once again, thank you very much for joining today's call.
Thank you so much, and I will have that roadmap ready for you to show next call.
Okay, once again, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one applause. Once again, FinUp platform is developing and it will offer different kind of options in the near future. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the next speaker, Mr. Kim Doyan. We just text in all the past weeks. I spoke with his colleagues, Mr. Sven. Mr. Doyan, are you here with me? And let me know, are you still in Korea? I heard the rumors that you are one of the best English-speaking Koreans on the planet. And yeah, you are already on the last call. Mr. Doyan, can you hear me loud and clear?
Hello, Domen. Yes, I'm here.
You are here. Amazing. Thank you very much for joining this call. What's going on the crypto market and what kind of informations, weekly overview we have for our community?
Okay. Thank you for. First of all, thank you for the warm welcome, Domen. I've prepared our presentation regarding the weekly updates. Let me quickly share the screen with you.
You can do it. Just
okay.
Go,
yeah.
No problem.
Okay. Can you all see my screen?
We see your screen and we hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you very much. So, first of all, the performance review so far. So, starting from June 19th, this is the actual monthly return of our main live trading account on Binance. On June, the strategy recorded negative 4.27%. On July, it recorded 15.47%, which is pretty decent. However, on August, it recorded negative 6.05%. And on September, for the last 10 days, the strategy recorded 0.35%. For June, I want to point out that we started late. We started from June 19th. But if we have started from the beginning of the month, then the return should be positive, not negative. But overall, the cumulative return so far is 5.5%. And I'm pretty sure many of you are experiencing some drawdowns, especially if you have joined in mid-August. And as I have explained last week during this meeting, the main cause of this drawdown is that, as you can see in the picture, which is one of the instruments that our portfolio is currently trading, the market is flat, like showing sideways movements. However, our portfolio is mostly focused on trend following strategies. So when the market is neither bullish nor bearish, the portfolio tends to be underperforming. And the market has been similar. We've been through the similar market in 2024, March, but it lasted only about 19 days. However, the current volatile market has been continuing over 30 days so far. So this doesn't happen often. So this is a bit unusual, I would say. Of course, this flat sideways movement will not last forever. As soon as the market shows either like bullish or bearish trend, we're expecting portfolio to quickly recover the loss for those who are experiencing drawdowns from our portfolio. And I believe as of today, the market broke out of the range. As you can see in the picture, it looks a bit like going up. And currently most of our open positions are in profit. So hopefully the portfolio will bounce back from the losses over the next couple of weeks. And again, as I have explained last week, observing the current market condition, we adjusted and improved our portfolio by integrating more strategies into our existing portfolio. So this is the new portfolio simulation result from 2024 September to 2025 September 8th. The total profit is more or less 80% for the last whole year, and the maximum drawdown is more or less 6%. However, this is a conservative version. For aggressive version, which is most of you have subscribed if you are following our strategies because you guys want more profits. It's double for everything. So the total profit would be 100%, 160%, and for drawdown, it's gonna be 12%. And as you can see on the right here, the return for August is 0.74%, which is a lot better than negative 6%. And for September, the result is showing negative 2.6%. However, this only reflects the performance up to September 8th. As of today, which is September 10th, the result is actually higher. It's positive. It's the same as the live trading account. It's positive. And next slide. So this is the one example set of strategies we have integrated, which consist of expansion and rise fall strategies. As I have explained before last week, they perform decent in this type of market. And on the left from the monthly return table, you can see that the performance for this August is actually 8%, which is quite high compared to negative 6%. And next slide. This is the other set of strategies we have integrated to the current portfolio. It consists of envelopes and Bollinger Bands trading. So it's a mean reversion trading. And on the left, you can see that the performance for August is negative 1.5%. So negative, but it's better than negative 6%. So the point is, again, is that each portfolio should hedge each other because each portfolios reacts differently for the same market. And we are still in the process of optimization and adjustment. We are constantly monitoring the strategies, how it's performing, and internally we are working to improve the portfolio and to reduce the risk. And yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
Domen, if you can go to the slide number 1 or slide number 2. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that kind of things can happen. We are speaking about on a mid-term or on a long term. We are having the targets, or you are having the targets 50-60% conservative and even more in the aggressive one. But that kind of things are usual. So that means that it come a month that it doesn't fit the strategy that it is. You are adjusting it all the time, and the negative month can happen. That means, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the real trading is happening, and don't be upset for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Why is it red? Because, for example, what happened in Japan 6 weeks ago, I was there, everyone was loading it, and after 3 weeks, I got the message, yes, my account is in negative balance. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, if you are making a deposit, take 6 months, 12 months, 24 months run, and then after this period of time, review it, and if you are satisfied, leave it inside. Otherwise, choose the different trading strategy. Doyan, what is your overview, or how do you usually explain everyone who's making a deposits what to expect and how to react in that kind of, let's say, turbulent times?
Yeah, as you have already explained, the risk is always involved with trading, whether it's a market risk or whether it's a risk about in terms of mathematics. The risk is always there in trading. So yeah, in terms of historical data, negative 6% happened before. So yeah, it happens. I mean, I guess that's the beauty of trading. You know, like you cannot earn like 100% without like 100% guarantee of your asset, right? So it happens. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Once again, that kind of things are happening, and this is just live trading. And if something is going a little bit down, for us, it's important that you stick to the plan and that we explain that kind of patterns from the past. But even more important, we will reveal the successful of the strategy after 12 months and beyond. And I believe everyone should be aware. Final thought, Doyan, what we can expect in the upcoming weeks. How do you, as an expert in this field, I hear a lot of rumors that we are close to the top of the bull market. How do you see it? Question number one. And the second question, what will happen when the markets will start to fall down? Will people also make money when everything will collapse?
Regarding, to answer your question, if I be honest with you, nowadays we have like all these fancy techniques like machine learning, like all these predictive models. All I can say is that even with this like fancy techniques, very advanced predictive models, the accuracy is not really accurate. So I believe it's almost impossible to guess what's going to happen in the future. But all I can say is that in the long term, I believe that the Bitcoin will show like bullish trend. Maybe we'll have some upside down. I cannot say like which specific period will be bullish or bearish. But yeah, that's all I can say for me. That's all I can say. I'm sorry if it did not really fulfill your expectation, but yeah.
Now let's go to the second question. When the entire market will start to shift, this is one of the most common questions that I get. When everything will start to collapse, are your strategies adjusted to the bear market, if we can call it like this, or it's just other way around and we also make money?
No, it's just as I have explained. So the drawdown happens when the market is flat. So if the market is either bearish or bullish, it does not matter which side. The strategy will earn profits because most of our strategies are focused on trend following. So the trend could be either side. It could be bearish, it could be bullish. It does not matter.
Understand. Doyan, what do you prefer, bull market or bear market? Or it's not important because in any case you like to earn money?
I guess like everyone prefers bull market, of course. Yes.
Mr. Doyan, once again, thank you very much for this explanation. Thank you very much for joining this call. And I'm 100% sure that more data, more analysis, our customers can expect next Wednesday, 7 p.m. CET, 9 p.m. Dubai time. Final question, when do you come to Europe?
So currently I'm in South Korea. It's 2 p.m. 2 a.m. in the morning, actually. So I'll be going back to Germany next 2 weeks. So yeah.
So we will see each other in the Europe. Until then, let's give as much as information as we can to our community in order to experience and in order to understand, based on my personal belief, once again, not a financial advice, one of the most sophisticated trading strategies I have ever seen. What I can say, Doyan, thank you very much and good night to Korea.
Yeah, thank you, Domen. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. My dear community, what I can say, Mr. Mustafa, Mr. Doyan, everyone is kicking asses and everyone is kicking their technology on the best way possible. Once again, next week, Mr. Mustafa, the technical roadmap, how everything will come inside of the FinUp platform. And I'm very happy that what I can say, a detailed explanation of the current situation and the real results we can present in that kind of calls. I believe that communication and transparency is the key to the long-term success. And what I can say, thank you very much for joining this call. Mustafa, once again, you were amazing once again. And see you next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Dubai time on the Safe Call with even greater news. Goodbye from Europe.
Good night.